Good morning, YouTube. I figured it would be a fun time to talk about how we afford to live with 11 kids in this time that we're in right now. Normalizing lived-in homes here on YouTube with many children. 11 kids in the home. This is our dining room table. We thrifted this table. We bought this table for $35. We have our kids' goobers basically over at Stickers. Here's some Play-Doh that's on the carpet that we also thrifted. A couch that we thrifted that we've used so much in the last few months that we are getting holes in. This little pillow is a little bit of a cheapie. My children like to bite things. Let's get some memories here of my children biting the blinds. Do I encourage this? No, I do not. Bite marks on the back of our couch. Why do they bite things? That I don't know. But these are just things. These things can be replaced. Memories come and memories can't be replaced as well. Try not to sweat the little things like my favorite lamp becoming ripped or the children that put their feet all over the glass part of my lamp, knocking it over constantly. I love our tiny home. It's home-like. It feels like home. We have homemade decorations hanging on the ceiling. Sitting in the grass, putting these together will be good memories to have. Having books out of place. Clutter in areas you can't really see, but it's there. I don't know what it is about my group of little girls, but they like to chew on things. Books are a big one. They've even got a hold of our Book of Mormons. Rest in peace, Book of Mormons. As I get older, I try to let the little things get swept under the rug. An easy way for me to do that is to buy used, not only to save money, but to let go of buying something new and having it destroyed. Sharing rooms is a thing in my family. Painting on cardboard is a thing in my family. We made a cute little picture frame. Didn't cost much but a little fuzz balls and some hot glue. And they had memories making it. Much more better memories than going to a store and picking out a picture to hang on the wall. These little cardboard things I got out of my box of pans. Free cardboard, let's throw some paint on them. They look like flowers, hang them on their wall. They enjoyed it. It's not that we don't have money to go buy posters and put them on the wall or pictures. These are memories. Memories that this poor little Christmas tree has throughout our travels. When we moved back into a home, I wanted our home to feel like a home. I didn't want it to feel staged. I have a lot of little girls that are growing up fast. My boys are big now. These little silly things will not be around much longer. We got a doll hairball with some leaves and some scribbles. I don't know what's going on here, but some kind of imagine play. Teddy bears and scribbles in your own little spot in the hallway. Yes, in the hallway because your sisters get into your stuff. Second in line and being the big sister in the house. We have a 3-bedroom house. Me and my husband take the smallest room. The boys share a room with bunk bed setups, and the girls have a bedroom that they share as well. So there's a boys' room, a girls' room, and the mom and dad room with the babies. Baby, I should say now. One baby left in there. Picture frame is empty still because I don't know what to put into it. We save our glass jars and fill them up with nuts and fruits and things to save. Our home is lived in. We store stuff on top of our counters. Cereal and maple syrup are stored on top of the fridge. All the girls' clothes. The girls' clothes are, for the most part, thrifted. There's no holes, no stains, all in great brand new condition. You can get really good deals when you thrift shop. Not everything is thrifted, but for the most part, we try to thrift. I never did that in the past. It was always a brand new this and that and an abundance of it, too much of it. Tools to fix things rather than have someone fix them for us. When it comes to things outside of the house, cleaning, I don't have anybody come into my home and clean it, and I never would. We do all the cleaning ourselves. Sanitary reasons, I just don't trust other people using the toilet rag on the sink. We have an electric scooter to do a quick store run if we just needed a gallon of milk or this and that. We can just hop on the scooter and save some gas. Honestly, it's a lot cheaper than a therapist as well. My husband uses an electric bike to get back and forth to work. In this case, it's so much cheaper than a psychiatrist. Don't live beyond our means. It's a constant battle on keeping this couch put together. That hole right there was from little toes. It was small. Our decorations come and go. Our children are children, but they're growing quickly. I used to be that parent. I've been a mom for 24 years that there's a fingerprint here, I need to clean it, there's a fingerprint there. I try to let that go now because our children are growing and they're not going to be small for much longer. Keep laughing because we've seriously walked like for over 45 minutes and literally our house is like right across the street. The Polar Express. Yeah, we should do that again. There's like this train in Heber City. I forget what it's called, but it's like mocking the Polar Express. It's not the Polar Express, but it basically is like, they play the music, you get hot chocolate, you see Santa Claus. It's just not the Polar Express. Probably for like copyright reasons or whatever. But I've been wanting to rent out like a carriage space and go do it with the kids again. And I'm scared because there's no toilet. And I'm like, well, what if someone automatically has to take a diarrhea or something? Or I have no gallbladder, so you know, what if I have to? And there's no toilet, like they don't let you use the toilet on the train. That's what stopped me from doing it. But we did it one year and it was really fun. I don't know if we could do it again. I think we might have too many people. Would we have too many people to rent out a carriage area for the Polar Express, mock Polar Express thing in Heber? We'd have to look into that. Oh, it's up to 14, so we would make the cut. It used to be 800, Chris said, for the ride, but it probably gone up with everything else going up. But it's really fun. Definitely not going to happen if it's more than $800. But then the toilet issue, have issues with that. Pretty close to the Provo Cemetery, and did you guys know if you have a disabled child here in America and you want them to collect Social Security, health insurance, anything like that, you can't buy, like me and Chris, if we were to buy a plot to be buried in, they would kick Freya off of her benefits for her disability. That's just a fun fact on how America works with their disabled people.
But what are they gonna wait?
It's 24 hours a day. The engines don't actually power the train. So the engines only charge the electric generator that powers those. Yeah.
Wow.
See how there's no fence over here, boys? How the fence is broken and taken out? Hobos use that to jump cars. Jump trains. So hobos they'll be out here and they'll wait for a train to start moving slowly through here. And they'll sneak in there and they'll jump on the train and get rides in those towns.
Oh man.
There's stuff, and that is from.
Wow.
She does that right behind Chris on purpose. Hurts his ears.
Let's go, Mom.
Oh, thank you. Okay, let's go. Pumpkins at a pumpkin patch for 10 kids would be ridiculous. This year we opted to just get our pumpkins from Sam's Club. They're bigger and they're rounder. As for eating out and fast food, that's something that I opted to try to not do anymore for reasons. It's not healthy for you, and it's $80 to $90 a pop for us, and that's at the cheap fast food places. Play-Doh, homemade Play-Doh, so much cheaper than the store-bought Play-Doh. These cookie cutters that they're using, I scored at our local thrift store for $1.50, and dancing is free.
Yeah.
What do you want? A hamburger?
No.
You want cheeseburger?
Or do you want me to put these out?
Wherever you can find space. Let's go. Double order. Cheeseburger and nuggets up.
Dad.
Cheeseburger. Eyeballs.
I have been both.
You can have both if you want.
I just grabbed it with my hands.
Mm-hmm.
This could go. I got hamburger like mama.
Oh, man.
Hamburger.
Burger.
Hamburger.
You got hamburger?
I got
No cups, no.
What?
No cups.
Oh, shit.
No cups. All right, we can't do this yet.
I thought I already set them up.
Probably cut it.
That's awesome.
That was a massive close call. If you've been following me a while, I used to go to Starbucks at least twice a day, save so much money making it at home. There's just some things that I've done to help save my family money as the economy's been a little bit, things are expensive. And who knows how long or if they'll ever go back down in price. How to save money. There are certain things that I took advantage of, like I was talking about my coffees. That's ridiculous. I used to spend probably an apartment fee on coffee a month and I didn't even finish them. So those are just little things that as I've gotten more aware of what we're doing and what we're flushing down the toilet on what we could do to save money, because it's just ridiculous. When you see those numbers, it kind of like bonks you in your forehead, like, girl, for real. So another thing that I found that I like to use is silicone. I've never used silicone before. And I don't know if it's like a newer thing, because I don't know. But I used to just take my pans, spray them with oil, which is probably not that good for you. Or use the parchment paper, which is kind of expensive. But I found using silicone, I don't need to do that. It just pops right out. So I ordered myself 2 of these so I could start making bread. I used to make bread for my family and not buy it. And I want to start doing that again now that I feel like my energy is coming back and the pregnancy hormones are it's 6 months, they gotta have gone away by now, I would hope, but my energy, I'm starting to feel more like myself. So I want to start doing more things that I used to do, like making bread for my family for 2 reasons. It's cheaper, and the ingredients that they put in your bread in the stores they don't need to be in your bread at the stores. They're not good for you. So save money and be healthier, make your own bread. I'll leave the silicone stuff down in the description. I've had some questions on where I've gotten my skirts and what kind of eyelashes I use, and I finally got around to making like my Amazon thing. So I'll leave those links down below with these and the blue. Okay, so throwing that clip inside of this video, I just realized when I was watching it over that another thing I do to save money is I stopped going to get my nails done. I just do them myself. I buy the kits at the store and they're only like $10 and they last over a week. So I could probably get 2 weeks out of these, and I'm constantly doing the dishes, diaper changes, always washing my hands. So, and you don't have to use that blue like light. I think there was a study that it causes skin cancer, that light on your hands. So I don't know if that's true, but you can look into that if you get acrylics on. I stopped doing that. And then just that pinky is still coming back to life. But my eyelashes, I stopped getting those done too. So I buy that kit on Amazon, which I'll leave in the description, and it's like $10 a month. And I have to replace them like every 3 to 4 days if I want to. So I'll leave those down in the description too. And that's another way I save money, is I stopped doing those things because it's a way to save money. The ones that I'm going to add in a clip after this on the brownies I made last night. That's another thing. I eventually want to start back into more cooking. Right now I'm cheating and I'm using their Ghirardelli brownie mix because they're so good. They're good. That's like the best brownie mix ever. But they just pop right out of the silicone. So yeah, another goal to save money though is to start doing it from scratch. Doesn't taste as good because it's healthier, but it'll save money and it'll be healthier, right? So there's that. Again, silicone, it's not expensive. These were $10 for 2. And then I can't remember how much I spent on those ones, but definitely a worth if you're trying to save money, be more frugal, cook from home, stop eating out, stop buying coffee. And if you want to get yourself a coffee treat, maybe consider the gas station. It's not that bad, really. I've done that before too. So those are just ideas. Make your stuff at home, do crafts. If you have little kids like I have, don't sweat the little things. I've been a mom for 24 years, so I've had my older kids are up and out, and 2 of them don't talk to me. That's a different story. But yeah, I sweated the little things with the fingerprints and the messes, and everything had to be so clean, had to be brand new, had to be everything brand new and perfect. My older boys, my boys in the house now, I have an older group, so in the house, my boys are all older. There's 5 of them, and then all my little girls are younger, and there's 6 of them. So it was the same with them. Everything brand new. House had to be clean. I did have a hard time doing that because they were boys, and I would stress myself out over it. So if you're a new mom or a grandma, just try not to stress over the little things because the kids grow so fast. And now that I have Cordelia, she's my last baby, I'm trying to remember and tell myself that, like, this is gonna go by so fast. Like, she just turned 2, and I feel like I just had her. So all these years that I'm used to are gonna go by so fast. So I'm trying not to sweat the little things, and I have my moments. I'm not gonna lie, I'm human, but those are just little things. Instead of going out and buying something for them because they're bored, try to do something crafty with them so you'll have a memory. And eventually they'll get older and they'll be like, can we go get something? Right now my kids aren't asking for anything like that. So when they take the memories and they enjoy it, it's time together, it's free, and it's memories. So it's frugal. So, there's like a winning package right there. And who cares what other people think? So that's another thing. Don't care what other people think. Do it for your family. So those are the things that I do for my family and the economy that we're in. We don't own a home here in this area because the mortgage would be ridiculous. Although paying rent is probably about the same as a mortgage. You might save a little bit of money, but you don't have to fix the home repairs. The market in our area is starting to go down. I was looking online and homes are starting to drop in price. So that's good, but that's not good for the people that had bought in houses when they shouldn't have bought houses, because now their houses are probably upside down. So that's another thing that we were smart on, is we didn't just go run and buy a house. So and we don't plan on doing that anytime soon. So those are just little things to save money. We own our own car. We don't have any car payment, and we don't have a ridiculous mortgage, and we don't try to keep up with the Jones. So that's how we afford to live in this economy with 11 kids. I do work, obviously, but I work inside the home. So I feel like I cheat when I say it's a 1-income family, because I don't say that, because it's not. So there are women that stay at home and the men work, and there's more of a, I guess, tighter budget, but we are a 2-income family. And my husband works outside of the home, and I work inside of the home. So that's just how we do it. I wanted to maybe give some people some tips or advice. That's probably not that common, but maybe people could be like, oh, maybe I could do that to save $1, because $1 stretches out pretty far nowadays, especially on the grocery bill. So anyways, if you have any more tips for me, I'm open to more tips. Leave them down in the comments. I will link this stuff that I got off of Amazon in the description, along with the other stuff that I've used, like my skirts and stuff like that people have asked me about. And yeah, I'll catch you guys on my next vlog. So I did add some olive oil. I sprayed some olive oil for the first time into these, and I don't like the way it turned out. They were a little bit more crunchy, and the inside was soft. So if you like the crispier edges, then the oil. If you don't, then don't put the oil.